stop whatever you're doing right now, because the next 4 minutes could genuinely change how long you live. A landmark study published by the National Institute on Aging found that nearly 68% of premature deaths in adults over 60 are directly linked to daily lifestyle behaviors, not genetics, not family history, behaviors, daily choices, things you are doing or failing to do right now. That means the majority of people who die before the age of 82 didn't have to. Today, we're counting down the 5 deadliest mistakes seniors make every single day, and most doctors never bring these up in a 10-minute office visit. Let's get into it. Mistake number 5. Chronic dehydration. Before you say, "I drink water every day," hear this out. After age 65, your kidneys lose up to 40% of their filtering efficiency, and the part of your brain that signals thirst becomes progressively less sensitive. You stop feeling thirsty before you're actually hydrated. Even mild dehydration, just 1 to 2% fluid loss, significantly impairs memory, mood, and physical performance in adults over 60. And chronic low-grade dehydration triggers systemic inflammation that silently accelerates aging, damages blood vessels, and raises your risk of stroke and cognitive decline. The fix? Aim for at least 2.5 liters of fluid daily, spread throughout the day. Start every morning with 16 ounces of water before any coffee or food. Your body has been losing moisture for 6 to 8 hours while you slept. Rehydrate first. Everything works better when you do. Mistake number 4. Sleeping too long. Sleep is essential, but a massive study tracking over 30,000 adults across 21 countries found that regularly sleeping more than 8 hours per night was associated with a 41% higher risk of all-cause mortality, and among adults over 60, sleeping 9 or more hours was linked to a 58% higher risk of stroke. Here's why. After age 70, deep restorative sleep drops by nearly 80% compared to younger years. Spending 10 hours in bed doesn't mean 10 hours of rest. It means hours of fragmented, shallow sleep that disrupts your hormone balance, metabolism, and immune function. The target for adults over 60 is 7 to 8 quality hours, and within 15 minutes of waking, get your eyes exposed to natural light. Even sitting by a bright window for 10 minutes helps reset your body's internal clock and dramatically improves the quality of sleep the following night. Mistake number 3. Social isolation. This one carries a health risk most people never see coming. Researchers analyzing over 300,000 participants found that chronic loneliness increases the risk of premature death by up to 45%, comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. When the body experiences prolonged isolation, it interprets it as a threat. Stress hormones stay chronically elevated, accelerating cellular aging at the DNA level. Isolated seniors show cellular aging markers equivalent to someone 7 to 15 years older than their actual age, and the risk of developing dementia rises by 64% in those who report high levels of loneliness. The prescription is simple but non-negotiable. At minimum, 3 to 4 meaningful social interactions per week. Real conversations, shared activities, community involvement. This isn't soft advice. It is hard, measurable, life-extending science. Mistake number 2. Eating across too many hours. Your body has a built-in cellular repair system called autophagy, essentially an internal cleanup crew that removes damaged cells and cellular debris during periods of fasting. After age 60, this system already operates at 35 to 40% reduced efficiency, and when you eat within the first hour of waking and continue eating for 15 or 16 hours straight, you're locking that cleanup crew out entirely. The result? Cellular waste builds up. Inflammation rises. The risk of cancer, neurodegeneration, and heart disease increases measurably. Research from the Salk Institute found that simply compressing eating into a consistent 10-hour window with 14 hours of overnight fasting produced significant reductions in blood pressure, blood sugar, and LDL cholesterol in adults over 65, without reducing calories at all. Try delaying your first meal by 90 minutes after waking, and finishing your last meal at least 3 hours before bed. That's the window your body needs to heal itself. And the number 1 mistake: muscle loss. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of skeletal muscle, begins at 30 but accelerates dramatically after 60. Adults who don't actively fight it lose 3 to 5% of muscle mass per decade, and after 70 that rate can double. It contributes to over 130,000 deaths annually among American seniors. And here's what most people don't realize. Muscle is not just about strength. It's a metabolic organ that regulates blood sugar, produces anti-inflammatory compounds, and is directly tied to how long and how well you live. For decades, seniors were told to take it easy. That advice has contributed to an epidemic of muscle wasting. The truth is, adults in their 70s and 80s can still build new muscle, but it requires the right signal. 2 to 3 resistance training sessions per week, working your major muscle groups, and your protein intake needs to be higher than you think. Research research recommends 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight daily, with individual meals containing at least 30 grams. Eggs, lean meats, dairy, and legumes are your best allies. Here's what matters most. None of these 5 mistakes require a prescription to fix. No surgery, no perfect genetics. Hydrate intentionally. Sleep smarter, not longer. Stay socially connected. Give your body a daily repair window and protect your muscle like your life depends on it, because it does. It is never too late. The biology is on your side when you give it the right inputs. If this opened your eyes today, subscribe to True Age Wellness and share this with someone you love. Drop a comment below telling us which of these 5 mistakes you're committing to change starting today. We read every single one.